Greetings, people. I come in peace. So it looks like the fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is actually going to happen. They are really going to let him get in the ring.
Money. Money.
I don't care what anybody says. Ryan isn't well. And a loss, even a win. Could you imagine? If Ryan actually won, he'd surely proclaim himself as the Christ. He's really not firing on all cylinders. Look, it's doubtful that Ryan will win. I don't see him pulling that rabbit out of the hat. But at the same time, anything can happen. He's quick and he can punch. And when some people go rogue, become unhinged or rabid, they can muster up uncanny Herculean strength. The flip side to that is he could have a crisis and capitulate, succumb and surrender. Who knows?
You never know what you're going to get.
Although I'll watch the fight, I hope it doesn't turn into a fiasco. We have a potentially good night of boxing. The build-up has been like watching a slow, gradual train wreck. Ryan said he had a psychological evaluation, and then he let it slip. It was on a Zoom call.
No!
Well, that's not very reassuring. You see, Ryan has expended a lot of energy on social media, talking about sensitive subjects, acting hysterical at times. It's unconventional for a fighter to be so splintered, fragmented, before he gets into the ring. Could you imagine if he won after all of that? It would be an oddity. Is he even listening to Derek James? I've seen Derek James looking like this is an ordeal. I bet he wants it all over and done with. Take the money and run for the hills. I'm sure he's tried to get Ryan Garcia in the best shape possible. But what do you do in a situation like that? He wants to get paid. Everybody wants to get paid. So nobody wants to call the fight off. They'd like us to believe that he's trolling. I don't think what Ryan is going through is an act. He has been quite open about his mental health struggles in the past. He's on the cusp of a breakdown. Ryan to me looks like someone suffering from mania and hypomanic episodes. He just can't calm down. I don't know what's brought it on. Maybe it's the drugs, maybe something else, pressure. Whatever it is, he is where he is, and he does need some kind of intervention. As I've said before, I don't think he should fight at this time, but hey, it's all about the money. Where is his people? Is money that important? This isn't a good look. We'll see where this all transpires. Dan Rafael has said the promotion hasn't been very good, as the fight is in New York, but both fighters are from the West Coast, with ticket prices being very high. Also, they don't have any local talent on the undercard to bring in extra regional spectators. I think Sergey Derevyanchenko fights out of Brooklyn, but he's originally from Ukraine, so his fans will be limited. It's all been a bit shabby, a bit tacky. The whole thing comes across as trying too hard. The horse, the women throwing rose petals. It didn't come off to me. It looks scruffy and makeshift. Dan Rafael also thinks Ryan's behaviour might have turned the mainstream sporting channels off. Now I can believe that to an extent. One thing live TV don't like is an erratic, unpredictable behaviour. Plus most people didn't think we'd get to this point. So late ticket sales will probably accelerate, but not hit the numbers that we could have expected if Ryan was behaving like someone who was going to take the fight serious.
It's a madhouse! A madhouse!
Can Ryan silence the doubters? Ryan missing weight could be an insight to his training or lack thereof. Very unprofessional. But the whole thing has been bizarre. Maybe he wants that added advantage of being heavier. I think Haney is a huge favourite to win. I see it as 70-30 in Devin's favour. Hopefully both young men can reconcile after the fight and all goes well. I have a feeling there's going to be more incivility to come. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe and remember, choose life.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air will clear our minds.
And I'm telling you guys, when you leave this joint, keep your chin up. Of course, it's a smart thing to keep your left shoulder up along with it, too. But whatever you do, don't go in for nothing shady. Stay kosher. Keep your nose clean. And remember, you'll always come out on top with honesty, industry, and good hard right with the button.